This has been Northwest Sasquatch Guys and Research, and my camera lady Katie, aka the other researcher. We're over here where her and her dad had that incident happen, and now apparently it's a possible sighting too. Didn't know this until today because she thought it was weird, didn't want to bring it up. But when it comes to Sasquatch, everything will probably look weird to a normal incident. She apparently, if you watch the other video, explains more into it, but I'll go into a little bit. Her dad was looking down the ravine thing over here, listening to noises, and up on her, I guess what would that be here, right? There was a tree, like stump looking thing, and a little hole in it, and it looked like something had looked, and then walked back in. That's right. And it sounds pretty squatchy to me. It sounds like your typical Bigfoot behavior. Like you go through reports and activity and what other researchers are coming to find. So we're here around the same time this all occurred, evening time, and we've already had some weird stuff happen. This is probably going to be in one of our back research areas, because it's pretty recent, and you gotta start somewhere. And the other area you guys probably seen in my other video is the Tillamook State Forest, but this is a siuslaw National Forest. And so we're sitting here, we're being quiet and listening. I did a couple wood knocks, and a couple whoops to replicate what that thing did. And we're sitting here, and we hear gravel moving, and we thought it was a car coming just like 100 going really slow. So I walked down the road to this corner, looked down, there's no one there. So it makes me wonder if something walked across the road. It could be elk, deer, or anything, most likely elk or a deer or something, because then I heard sound like twigs or something moving down in here, but there's a lot of wind too. And then up here I heard it sound like something moved, like a twig snap, but that was it. But it's really hard because we keep running into this problem with the wind lately. I don't know if that's just a coastal thing. I don't know, because I didn't have too many issues in the where my really hotspot research area is, which I need to get back to one of these days when hunting season's over, and hopefully the big fella's still there. But we're gonna just sit, listen, and see if something happens. Because it's getting a little bit later, might be a little more brave to come take a look at it, take a look at what we're doing. Yeah, if someone's not already watching us. Because from what you've seen in my previous videos and the unknown animal that I caught a picture of from a video, they're pretty hard to see. But, so I'm going to do a couple wood knocks, and we're just going to sit here and be quiet. And if you guys see anything weird, funny, or hear anything, let me know. It might be hard to see anything because it's getting to that point that it's getting about twilight-ish. But the one thing I am finding out I am liking about siuslaw, I'm not running into as many people as Tillamook State Forest. We ran into 8 cars last night,
something like that.
And it was like 8 o'clock at night. I don't know why there were so many on a Sunday night, and that's come to I'm realizing like it's gonna be really difficult to research in there because so much contamination. Because how do you know it's not another person just messing with you? Here, I'm not having as bad of an issue yet, crush your fingers, but so far I haven't run into that issue here. And not too far from here, there has been siuslaw National Forest is very known for having Sasquatch reports. I've gotten 8 out of the Van Duzer cord. Wait, what, 6 or 7? Or 8?
I have no idea.
I can't remember. I have to go through my notes, but it's like at least 7, I think, including mine. Which mine was up in Miami Corporation, but that's a different story. There's quite a bit of activity Sasquatch related in the siuslaw National Forest and Van Duzer corridor. But Tillamook State Forest has a lot too. Some really famous ones came out of there. So I'm going to do this, and we'll be quiet and see if something happens. And hopefully this wind doesn't get any worse than it is. because that'll make it a little difficult to know if something is around. So I'm gonna just find a good tree to whack. And I forgot my wood stick, so I found this. It does the job. The other thing, one thing I'd like to learn more about from other researchers on their success is how many wood knocks do a lot of researchers do. Do they do multiples, one or two or three at a time, or one wait and then another one? That car? I think it's just the wind.
Probably just the wind.
We'll try one. The other issue is you see these little shadows everywhere and you think it's something, but there's so many stumps and things. And the other thing, how everyone always talks about those X's. If you look in this forest, you'll see lots and lots of X's. I know this is probably can be a little bit of a issue with some people, but I honestly truly do believe most X's are very natural made, like windfall and stuff like that, because you go on like the Oregon coast forests, it definitely you find a lot of tree structures. But then there's stuff I found in the woods, and Katie found something weird today that is a little more unexplainable. Because I used to work in the timber industry, so I've been around logging and all that, and so I know a little bit. But there is some stuff we have found that is a little harder to explain. But a lot of stuff I find that people say, what would you think would be a tree structure? I just think it's natural cause. But I'll try one more. Then the other thing I'm thinking about trying to do, since we're on camera now, because we did some earlier, replicating the whoop noise that they heard to see who makes a response. Because the goal is to at least get some type of response. And if it's a noise, then at least it'll give me an incentive to keep coming back. Which I'm still going to keep coming back because we've had already some weird stuff happen. And the weird tree thing, the branch thing over there, and then the footprint. That wind is a headache. Making it really hard to hear anything. Let's watch road, turn around, there's gonna be one standing in the middle or something standing in the road. So this is actually the spot right behind the Forerunner is where this all occurred. That way.
You can't see much.
Yeah, it's probably too dark. Alright, I'm gonna try you guys hear like a whoop?
Mm-hmm.
Was it one after another, or was it just one then another?
One and then another once we stopped.
So it wasn't like constant. It was just like whoop,
Mm-hmm.
then whoop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whoop. And how long after that one?
It was like maybe 10, 15 seconds after it.
Okay. Whoop! I think I go to highway. We're pretty far up here.
That might be the highway, actually.
Sounds like a semi.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite interesting because we're ways up here.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're probably at the top of the mountain, kind of.
Yeah.
Where the road goes in between.
So when you heard it, was it aiming more this way or maybe aiming more that way when it was looping? Whoop! Whoop! The other one getting stronger.
It's getting stronger. It's getting the evening time when it usually gets stronger. Well, there was no wind the day that we were out here.
Could do that more in the winter out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's frustrating. Whoop! Whoop! It's hard to do.
You know. I need a tripod, man. It's hurting my back standing here like this.
I need a. Oh, anyone that follows me, that knows cameras and like cell phone camera and all that type of stuff, and does research. What are some good tools I can get? Like something to help.
Maybe a light, because all we can see is your orange and your face is just blacked out.
I
don't
like
know
a
why.
tripod type thing that can work. It should have night mode.
I think I can. Oh, not available while using ultra wide. So while it's turned this side sideways.
You can't turn the light on?
Mm-mm.
$1,200 phone, you can't turn a light on?
When you turn the phone sideways.
That's ridiculous. Alright, well, you guys get to see a talking jacket. That's really interesting because I thought you could do all that sideways.
Yeah, there's nothing on here that's helping at all.
Okay.
Trying to get it to focus on you, and it's not.
Is it pixelating?
It's just blurry because your jacket's so bright and everything else is dark.
Oh, lovely.
The sky is super bright too.
Of course. Whoop! hoping this would antagonize something to scream back so you can pretty much shut up. You okay?
My back hurts.
Well, I'm not hearing anything. We've been, what, doing 15, 20 minutes now?
Almost 16.
Yeah, before that even.
Mm-hmm.
It got quiet all of a sudden, like there's nothing going on.
Yeah, it just got more windy. That's about it.
Alright, well, we gotta head back to the,
Nope, still can't see
trailer.
your face. Now you can see your shiny.
Oh.
Your bald head.
That's sad.
The sky reflects off of it.
It's not very nice. I think we're gonna call it a night. We do have some exciting stuff coming up. I think we're gonna do some actual camping in the Tillamook State Forest for research, because since it's legal to camp there and the siuslaw and it's not private property, I can actually do more night investigations. Even though I think they're both night and day. What are you looking at?
Just try and get away from how the bright sky is, and maybe it'll focus on your face.
Oh.
Nope, didn't work, but...
Okay, but you all have a good night. It's Northwest Sasquatch Studies and Research. And get out there and have fun. And if you like Sasquatch, go research it. Just don't get eaten. Have a good night, guys.